Hello everyone, it's James from Keeping It Anime, and today we're talking chapter 101 and 102 of We Never Learn. Now, I understand that this review is super mega late, especially for chapter 101. However, since they were both sort of like continuations of each other, like it was part of one big story, I thought I might as well do them both at the same time. And well, even with that excuse, I'm still quite late, I know. But anyway, it's here now, and I hope you enjoy. So, just a quick reminder about what's been going on. So, over the course of these two chapters, we've been following Miss Kirisu and her struggle in her decision to decide whether or not to go to teaching, well, continue teaching obviously, or to go back to ice skating. Now, this would have been quite interesting and quite intriguing. However, it's very, very obvious as to what choice she would have gone for in the beginning, really. Because, let's face it, Miss Kirisu is one of the most popular characters in We Never Learn, and that's evident by like the character polls, as well as the comments that each chapter she's in receives. She's a fan favourite character. And if she went back to figure skating, or ice skating, or whatever you want to call it, she probably would be out of the story for a long time. And I'm no writer or author, but personally speaking, I would think that would be a big mistake. Simply because she is such a fan favourite. So she was always going to stay part of the main story and part of teaching. However, that being said, over these two chapters, the way they handled it was just fantastic. Yes, we can make a great educated guess and pretty much guess correctly what choice she would have chosen, but the way that they got her to make that decision was just brilliant in my opinion, because it wasn't just a case of, oh, you know what, thank you, I'm now going to do it. They actually bring in elements from her past, which we see in chapter 101, which I'll talk about briefly in a second. And we also see like one of the other girls helping out Yuiga this time, instead of Yuiga helping out them. And I really did like that. I found that really amazing to see, because it shows that Yuiga's still relying on people more now than what he did before he started going after his own goals. And that's still character progression, and I like myself some character progression. You know that. So, let's start with chapter 101. So we see Kirisu's backstory. She's telling Yuiga about how she started off as a teacher. It was a bit harsh, and the design for her being quite young as a teacher isn't really that much different. Pretty much, she's a bit less cold looking in the sort of eyes, as well as the fact is she's a lot shorter. Now, they make a big point to state that she tries to copy a person who inspired her. That being an older teacher. And the point of this is you can't copy someone completely. You've got to follow what their example, but put your own spin on it. And I like that message. That was a very good message to put in this chapter. And well, we see this because she tries to be happy and she tries to be sort of encouraging of everyone's talents, especially this one girl who plays the piano. Miss Kirisu said that, you know, she likes it and she's good enough for this competition. And well, as a result, this girl didn't make it, and she was angry and upset and frustrated at Miss Kirisu because, you know, Miss Kirisu put all of that sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? All of that, not hype as such, but confidence, and she felt like it was misplaced and it was the wrong decision to go with. And that's when we see Miss Kirisu start to go a bit sort of cold. She became the Ice Queen, is what she's referred to as a nickname. And that was some nice interesting backstory. I did like that. And we do kind of end that chapter with Tomoko, you know, Uraraka, basically telling Yuiga how she deals with problems and situations. And that triggers Yuiga to go and ask Kirisu's sister for help. And that was quite funny because like the comedy at the end was a nice touch, because this is technically a comedy series and the chapter was quite serious, so it was nice to have that. Now, moving on to chapter 102. We see what Yuiga's plan actually is, and that is to get her to ice skate. Much like how Uraraka basically stated that she goes swimming to clear her mind, Yuiga wants Miss Kirisu to basically ice skate, you know. And what really made me like the chapter that much more is because Yuiga goes a step and beyond for this sort of ordeal. Not only does he get Kirisu's sister to basically rent out an entire ice skating ring and get an outfit for him, he also tracks down, which is a little bit creepy, that student that was in Miss Kirisu's flashback. And we see that she's still playing the piano and she's happy doing it. So it makes Miss Kirisu happy and encouraging her to basically continue teaching, because that one student that she got through to in her past is living a happy and normal life. And at the end of the day, that's what most teachers want from their students. Well, we like to think that, of course. So that was a very nice sort of ending to this little mini arc of Miss Kirisu's. I actually really did like it, and this chapter did have quite a bit of comedy, but it was more sort of awkward phrasing comedy. And Miss Kirisu does pick up on that, you know, in the dialogue, saying you need to word your phrases better, which, you know, it makes for a good gag. So I did like that comedy aspect, as well as seeing like the, you know, failed attempt of Yuiga trying to ice skate. And one thing I really want to touch upon is the art style for both of these chapters. Both of these chapters had amazing art style. You could tell that the drawings were, you know, done well and with high quality. The mangaka and his assistants, if he has assistants, did a really good job on this. Especially in chapter 102, where we see Miss Kirisu gliding along the ice ring. I thought that was a very nice, well drawn set of panels. I really did enjoy that. So overall, these two chapters were amazing, and I kind of do like her character a little bit more. I'm still not that big of a fan on Miss Kirisu, but she's growing on me slowly. So I guess I can give the chapters props for that. But other than that, guys, that's all I've got to say for this review. Let me know down in the comment section below what you thought of these two chapters. Did you enjoy them? If not, why not? And if you like this video, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new so you never miss a video from me, and until next time guys, keep it anime. Bye.